Mysterious Mars. Introduction. What is it about Mars that makes us so curious about it? The ancient Romans liked the planet's rusty red color. They named it Mars after their god of war. Mars has starred in books and movies. Scientists wonder the type of living things might exist there. New satellite images show us the dramatic surface. Soil tests by Mars rovers tell us what's underneath, but Mars still has many mysteries. The basics. Mars is the fourth planet from the Sun and is about half the size of Earth. A Martian day is about as long as an Earth day, but its year is 687 days long. Mars has a thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide, the gas you breathe out. Like Earth, Mars has a hot center and a rocky surface. It has two polar ice caps. Mars caps are mostly frozen carbon dioxide with some water ice. In 2008, rover satellites on board LAD tasted water in soil for the first time. Mars has two small potato-shaped moons. They may have been asteroids trapped by Martian gravity. The surface of Mars. Mars is cold. Its average temperature is minus 63 degrees Celsius. In winter, Mars polar caps can be minus 125 degrees Celsius. Its thin atmosphere can block the sun rays from baking its dry surface. Heavy dust of storms can blanket large areas of the Earth. The southern half of Mars has craters like our moon. The northern half is smoother. It has broad plains and deep valleys. Mars also has dozens of huge volcanoes. One called Olympus Mons is the largest in the solar system. Exploring Mars. Early scientists looked at Mars through weak telescopes. They noticed a network of long lines on its surface. An Italian astronomer named them canals, but someone read the words as canals. So for many years, many people thought intelligent beings had built canals all over Mars. In 1965, Mariner 4 orbited Mars and took clear pictures. The pictures proved the canals were just the natural landscape of ridges, gullies, and canyons. Later, Mars missions tested its atmosphere. These tests showed the atmosphere was so cold that any liquid water would freeze or evaporate. As far as we know, all life needs liquid water to exist. Without proof there was water, it seemed nothing could be living there. Mariner 9 orbited Mars in 1971. It took new pictures that showed plains, volcanoes, and valleys. It also showed landforms that looked like dry riverbeds and oceans. Could that be true? Mars Viking landed on the planet in 1976. It scooped up dust and tested it for organized materials, the remains from living things. It didn't find any. Mars Pathfinder landed in 1997. Its tests failed to find proof of life either, but it did find pebbles, but many have been worn down by liquid water. Signs of water and life. More satellite pictures were looked at and more tests were done. Many scientists felt certain that Mars used to be warmer, with the rivers and oceans. These are long canyons and deep gullies that could have been carved by flowing rivers and waterfalls. If these ideas are true, then why did all the water and its life forms disappear? In 2003, tests showed that methane gas was escaping through the rocky crust of Mars. But what was producing the gas? Was it a product of simple microbial forms of life that existed deep underground? Is one of the many questions scientists hope to answer with the new Mars Science Laboratory rover Curiosity. It landed on Mars in 2012. Curiosity will have a chance to earn its name by solving some of the greatest mysteries on Mars.